West Hollywood has the potential to be the best city in the LA area. It generally has a high density, trendy and diverse main drags, and a deep cultural history that it brandishes with pride. But still, it suffers from many of the same pitfalls that other municipalities throughout Southern California succumb to, in overdependence on cars. But with a recent city council vote, the future of WeHo has never been brighter. Take a look at Santa Monica Boulevard, which cuts through the city from end to end. With its vibrant nightlife, variety of shops, restaurants, grocery stores, dispensaries, thrift stores, and more, Santa Monica is in effect the town center for West Hollywood. As a vestige of Route 66, however, Santa Monica is also one of the busiest streets when it comes to vehicle traffic. So despite its wide sidewalks, colorful crosswalks, and paper lanterns hanging over the streetscape, it's still plagued by the massive cars that utilize its 4-lane throughway. Santa Monica is a balancing act. On the one hand, it's a destination for pedestrians at the expense of drivability. On the other, it's a place for cars at the expense of livability. In other words, it sucks to drive along Santa Monica. There are lights every few blocks, it's annoying to make any sort of turn, and it's almost always backed up. At the same time, it's unpleasant to walk on Santa Monica. It's loud, smelly, and people can drive pretty fast when given the chance. And even though it has bike lanes, these painted lines do not count as bicycle infrastructure. Being as busy as it is, Santa Monica often has obstructions in the bike lanes, like buses, double-parked cars, and swinging car doors that make it an unsafe and unreliable place to ride. Coupled with the city's very explicit law prohibiting cycling on sidewalks, it's often safer to just take side streets. Melrose, WeHo's other flagship boulevard, has lots of similar problems. A recent redesign did dramatically widen its sidewalks, but failed to add any biking infrastructure. So even though the city has improved the street, Melrose is still a major road for drivers to cut through the city. And I'm not even going to talk about the myriad problems with the city's renowned Sunset Strip, the design of which encourages speeding at the expense of people and businesses. Despite the fact that a lot of people in West Hollywood live less than 3 miles from most of their daily amenities, its infrastructure for other modes of transportation is quite apparently lacking. WeHo is uniquely placed in a highway desert, situated close to destinations in Mid-City, Hollywood, and Beverly Hills, but you'd be hard-pressed to get around using alternative transport methods. But hopefully, in time, that's all going to change. At the start of November, WeHo's City Council passed a recommendation that would allow for only the implementation of protected bike lanes going forward. While obviously not every street can get a protected bike lane, this commitment to emboldening and prioritizing their biking infrastructure bodes well for the city's potential future. And this comes off the heels of their extension of the city's micromobility pilot program that permits the presence of rideshare scooters from companies like Bird and Lime, which are outright banned in some neighboring cities. While it may be too late for Melrose to add protected bike lanes, we'll hopefully soon see a complete redesign of Beverly Boulevard, another east-west behemoth in desperate need of some road dieting. So while WeHo is one of LA's most pleasant places to live and visit, it still has a lot of issues. Thankfully, with the current trajectory it's been on with its current city council, especially Mayor Pro Tempore John Erickson and Council Member Chelsea Byers, I'm hopeful that West Hollywood can join Santa Monica as one of the premier urban environments in all of LA County. It's so refreshing to see a Southern California government embrace this type of change. When I was at the city council meeting the other week, during his public comment, a West Hollywood resident voiced his concern over adding protected bike lanes because, as he put it,
"We're not the Netherlands."
This is a sentiment I've seen spring up whenever a city proposes any form of biking infrastructure. And they're right, West Hollywood is not Amsterdam, but citing the status quo as the very reason not to change just doesn't make any sense to me. It should be our job to envision a better and brighter future, and to look to emulate those who have changed their cities for the better, not to look at what we have now, see how far we have to go, and give up before we even try.